reading for May. Thank you very much for being here on this channel. I've done the collective reading already, and that's quite amazing. It's really good. I'm looking forward to the month of May. I'm also going to be working with another tarot channel called Veritas with a lady called Victoria. Absolutely brilliant lady. So we're going to be doing some live sort of videos or readings where you can ask questions. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go over and see her channel, subscribe to her channel, because that's where you can ask those questions as they're coming through. We will be doing future ones on this channel. We'll be doing it alternatively, I think, in the future. So just that's giving you a little bit of a heads up of what's coming down the line. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely reading, Virgo, for the month of May. It's been quite amazing, some of the readings, so let's get straight in here. What's your overall energy? The Ten of Pentacles. I've noticed in the readings in May that there seems to be a kerfuffle around about the third week. So this is the overall energy. These are the karmic messages for your relationship side and for your material side of life. Let me do 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. We also do like the influence of the universe on this karmic message, the past influence, your past influence on your karmic message, and your future egging you on, as it were, and also the general sort of outcome. This is for your relationship and for your financial sort of side. So at the moment you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which gives the overall energy, and I think it is a pretty good month, auspicious month for you. It probably is for earth signs in particular. But you know, the overall energy here is not necessarily sort of finances, but it's across the board. So it's a sensation of feeling that you've got enough energy, enough sort of intuition, enough sort of coincidences in your life to sort of really sort of feel like things are gelling and coming together, basically. And I think this is what you're going to feel in the abundance of it. Almost a lot of support by the general sort of vibrations that are around you. On your relationship side, you have the Two of Pentacles. So concentrating on the relationships that mean things to you. Basically, not getting yourself pulled from pillar to post. Now, this is your karmic message for this month on your relationship side. So, yeah, concentrating on those relationships that sort of work for you, that make you feel happy, that also you also contribute to the happiness of that relationship as well. There is a degree as well of doing this. It sort of clarifies even more the intensity of the relationship that you might have with one other person, or you know, several people, but in different circumstances. And it could reveal a lot of intensity within yourself or within the other people as well that is around you, in a good way, I think. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's really quite, you know, sort of fusing in a way energy. The universe is giving you a Five of Pentacles. If it was on this side, obviously it would be money loss, but I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's like a blessing in disguise. As you sort of like start concentrating on the relationships that are around you, there's, you know, this new logic, this logical revolution that I keep whittering on about, and is going to be moving in May. So that's why I'm calling this month Moving May. Some people might not have got the memo about this new sort of vibration and this new sort of logic. And in this first week, you may feel that some people are just sort of like not, they're absent without leave, and they've gone AOW, is it? AWL or something, I don't know. AWOL, yeah. Yeah, so it's an old term, isn't it? It's an army term and something like that. And that's what you may sort of feel like that. And you may almost feel a little bit shunned in a way. Now, don't allow you to start focusing on the negative sides of yourself by sort of saying, well, why are they shunning me? Have I done something wrong and stuff like that? Probably not. I don't think you have. I think it's just a case that, that some people are just haven't got the memo, haven't got the idea. And this is going to help you to concentrate on those relationships that are really worthwhile to you. And then we get the Four of Wands. So in the second week of May, and this is how the universe is influencing you. I think it is a blessing in disguise. It's thinning out some things around you in your relationship side, so you can really concentrate on the good stuff. And in the second week, and this is from your past as well, so you've been instrumental in creating this situation that's coming up here, of where you're stepping through into a new portal. For some of you, it may be even getting married, moving in with someone. That sort of, that's sort of going to the next level sort of thing that's coming out of this card. And it's been on the cards within you for some time now. And now it's a case of maybe really passing over and moving. And that's why we're calling it Moving May. So it could well be a case that you are, moving in with someone, or you arrive at a new threshold, a new sort of level with your partner, your existing partner, just taking things to a new level, basically. That's what it seems like, a logical progression. And then in the third week, you get the World. This is a new cycle that's starting. There is something that's going on in this third week between the 14th and the 21st of May. And it's a definition of a new cycle that's coming in. And this is where this logical revolution really plays its part. If people who haven't got the memo may have a bit of a short fuse. So people who did get the memo about the new logic is going to be sort of kind of going, no, well, actually, it's logical that I just continue on this path here. Thank you very much for your, and not getting involved in conflicts that don't really serve anything. And it's going to make you stand head and shoulders above everything. And it's this new cycle of connecting with someone on a whole new level within your relationships around you. As I said, it could be a new love. It could well also be your existing partner that you've decided to take things to a whole new level. It could be, having a child. It could be sort of moving house. It could be sort of taking your retirement. It could be, there's loads of things going on here. It's putting stakes in the ground by the looks of things. And this comes out of a blessing in disguise from the universe. And the overall outcome here is, and in the fourth week, is that you get into your evident path. And this is very much in line with the logical aspect of everything. Once you start realizing that, you have loads of possibilities in your life. We all have loads of possibilities. But the moment you look at those possibilities, eventually, and in a very short period of time, if you take it in a meditative sort of state, you're going to be able to look at these possibilities and actually just turn around and kind of go, do you know what? It's evident that I should be doing that. And there's no choice about it. And this is what seems to be happening for you in this month here. And things are becoming really crystal clear. And that's what that abundance is all about. When it becomes crystal clear for you, Virgo, there's no one holding you back. You're really gonna sort of take off, as it were. And this new cycle that's happening for you, as we come into the month of Gemini, you're also going to be moving from your summer period into your autumn period. In that period, right at the end of May, for some of you. And that is a moment, in the last 3 months before the birthday, that's when we sort of reflect a lot more of what we've done in the last year and what we want to do in the future, and putting things into perspective. And I think it's going to become very clear for you very quickly. You're almost going to want to sort of like kind of not want to wait and get to your birthday and get moving on. Sort of scenario. That's the sort of feeling I get to it. But there's a lot of optimism, I feel, about the future. A lot of optimism in regards to your relationships. Really clear. That optimism still just keeps flowing through. So on your karmic message, on your material side, this is to do with your job and your businesses and etc. You've got the 9 of Cups. The Nine of Cups is those possibilities that we're talking about in the Seven of Cups here. It's part of that. It's almost like gifts that come your way. It's also gifts that come from you as well. It seems like there's opportunities for your within your job or your or within your business or within your projects, and it's being there's a certain degree of being wise or being shrewd about what you take first. The possibilities are there and the abundance is there. It's something to do. It's almost like a creative aspect of you that's coming to the fore, and as it comes to the fore, you've then got to sort of choose how you approach that. So if you're, say, like let's say you're doing painting, and sort of like, do you go out and visit what you want to paint beforehand and get the feel for the place? How do you do these things? In what sort of order do you do them in? And what sort of gifts are you going to be using in order to get that painting done? It could be, writing something, or even sort of, opening a restaurant and stuff like that. And having, once it's clear for you, all of a sudden you're going to get, like, the people are going to be in the right place, the renting of the restaurant, of the restaurant or you want to, in the area that you want to, that sort of thing. Things are going to really start coming together, as it were. And yeah, you've got the Six of Wands after that, which is ultimately good success for you, sort of notoriety in a way, and it's your rightful place because you've put in the work. Virgo, you've had a really good year, actually, in the sense where you've sorted a lot of chaff from the wheat, basically, and I think you've realised a lot of things this year, and those realisations are putting you into a position where people are going to be looking at you, and as much as the universe is sort of trying to encourage you to take your rightful space within the environment, within the workspace that is around you. So it could well be like a job offering for some of you, or taking your, that promotion that you deserve. And these are part of those gifts, and you're going to be bringing quite a bit of attention to you within that first week. Okay, in the second week here, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is assurance, knowing where you're going. She's been sat at the tree of knowledge and seen everything and know what the score is, and she's now got this contentment within her because she knows where she's going, and she feels happy about it. And it's almost as if she's the only one in the room who knows where they're going, and this is a good thing for you. Virgo, you're going to be able to sort of like feel really a lot more sort of secure in where you want to take your life in the way of materials and stuff, like in the material world. In the third week, this new cycle that's starting on your relationship side, which gets sparked off in the second week as well, but here on this side here, it's it's socializing, it's networking, it's connecting in a new position, maybe within a job, meeting new people, which open doors for for socializing and etc. If it's for business, it's a sort of a celebration, almost like artistic or sort of social, sort of like collaborations with other companies, and getting to know your clients and stuff like that in a better way, in a different way. Really entering into that sort of sociable networking aspect, which you are very good at, Virgo. It is one of your strong points. And the third week is all about that, opening out to all those possibilities. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles. So it seems to be steaming along. And as you're going along, as I said before, you've done this work. You've done a lot of work on yourself over the last year. And one of the things you've actually realised, and you're going to be putting it into practice, is that this fair exchange, you've got to keep 3 pentacles for yourself. You invest 2 pentacles in worthy causes, or worthy things that you think is worth investing in, that you like. And then you're also sort of like being, you're helping others out in a very charitable sort of way, but not losing yourself to that charity, which you could have so easily done in the past. But now you're working to a plan, working to a project within your financial sort of world or your material world, and with that project comes sort of responsibility in a way, but not responsibility, but honouring yourself in a way, and honouring the people that are around you by honouring yourself, which is going to ultimately bring you this sort of abundance. This abundance will eventually sort of flow through for you in the June and July period, as you get towards your birthday period, and things will become a lot easier for you. Well, let's do a bit of clarification here. First things first, the Ten of Pentacles. We get the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is sort of like she's, it's all to do with their intuition, but it's intuition through planning and feeling, and also sort of socializing. It's a communication, but it's not just a communication orally. It's communication through how you sense the situation, how you feel the energies that's flowing through you. And this is what, if you play to that side, the High Priestess is going to help you to sort of get your abundance by sort of channeling your intuition and channeling it into your life and making it really concrete, because that's why you got the Ten of Pentacles. Converting ideas into reality. This is what's the overall energy is for this month. A good thing for you to get things moving and get things going on. Now let's see what's going on with this Two of Pentacles, with this karmic message here. And judgment, taking your rightful place. And I think this is what happens in week 2 and week 3, and even in week 4 as well. But it does start off with this sort of blessing in disguise of thinning the chaff around you, and standing up and concentrating on certain relationships around you that is going to bring you to your calling and harmonious place for you in regards to how you interact with other people that are around you. It's really quite good for you, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with this Five of Pentacles. You've got the Seven of Wands. I would resist trying to... What's the point defending something that no longer corresponds to you? That's the thing. And this is why you've got to go off on this journey. You've got to accept to go to this new level, this new paradigm. Once you grab that wand, that passion that is in you, the Ace of Wands, that's what that person is doing. Is grabbing the Ace of Wands, out with the old and in with the new. And that leaves just 6 wands underneath. And that's what we've got there, of taking your righteous place, which is to do with your judgment sort of call as well. So I wouldn't defend your place. I would just literally sort of it's almost like putting a flagpole in the ground and sort of saying, I was here, but I'm now going over there. And that's that's what you should be defending more than anything else. Following the evident path for you. With the Four of Wands, what did I say? Walking away from complications, walking away from conflicts that really don't serve you. They're not worth winning. And this is exactly what I'm talking here. And because you've realised that, all of a sudden that's going to take you to a whole new level in regarding to your relationships. I think this is going to bring you a lot closer to any existing couple that you are in, or bringing closer to someone that you want to be with. But also bringing you closer to your friends, your true friends, and also, the family members that are really dear to you. It's definitely walking away from those conflicts in order to allow that to grow. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Did you know this? Yeah, you've got the Seven of Wands down here, and now the Seven of Pentacles up here. It's all about nurturing. 7 is, for me, it's like... what do you call it? It's like a revelation number. It's like you come to the end of 6, and then when you get to 7, it's kind of like, oh, right. And here you're nurturing this new cycle that is coming up through you, and growing things for the future, and understanding that you've started a new journey. and just, and on that journey, you're going to have to nurture it as you go forward. And you've even got the Seven of Cups at the top. I didn't notice that then. Sorry about that. So, it's going onto that evident path, basically. And all of a sudden, you're going to be on it. And you're going to be really happy about it. You've got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is taking the good from the past and actually going, and it's a very progressional sort of thing, going from the Six to the Seven of Cups. It's taking everything from the past, that's all your possibilities, and then making out the new path, which is the evident path for you, which is then makes for the Seven of Cups. And you're really going to be heading down on your journey. This is a really good, it's moving May. It's moving May. There's no doubt about it. And you seem to be epitomising that idea of moving May. Let's just see what's going on with the Nine of Cups. You've got the Ace of Cups. It's very joyous tonight out there. You've got the Ace of Cups, and this is what I was talking about, sort of taking one cup at a time. Which cup do you take first? As I was talking about in that. And I think is sort of following your heart's desires is really important. That is going to be, and then you'll know which one to take at which time. And don't be rushed about it. I wouldn't be rushed about it. Be knowing and being sure that you know that you're on your path. That's what that's all about. So you get the King of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. This is very fortuitous, very secure. It's real solid growth within your material world, within a job, business, or projects. And it's built out of knowledge and understanding, basically, or knowledge and study, and learning and that sort of thing. So you've learned a lot out of this, and the universe is sort of saying to you, take your rightful place. You know it. On the Queen of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Cups. So this is where this possible new job is coming in for you. And we've also got it over here with the Four of Wands here. It's something that's coming into you that could be through communication, sort of contracts, but also sort of like an offer of a project, like it could be a project to do with sort of like an artistic aspect to it. And the artistic aspect of it could be anything, like even cooking is artistic. When you're really doing a restaurant and you're living in that passion, as much as sort of like hairdressing is artistic. But it could also be something as artistic such as taking photographs or writing books or whatever the things it is like that. That's the sort of thing that's coming through here. And it's going to be combining that cup, that one cup there, which that is being offered to you, because you're taking one thing at a time. All of a sudden will open up that sort of networking side and the connection with other people that is around you. And you get justice. Judgment coming through the High Priestess and clarity of the justice, of the balanced view and feeling you're getting your just desserts. You're getting the rewards for how you are, of what you've understood, how you've applied it in your life, and getting the best out of it all. Let's see what's going on the Six of Pentacles. You get the Queen of Wands. So concentrating on the moment, being enthusiastic about the moment, realizing that life is actually really magical. And as you go for this evident path, that Queen of Wands, it becomes almost childlike passion about the instant. It's a childlike passion about that one cup in a way. Happiness of kind of going, wow, that's absolutely amazing. Look at that. What could we do with that? And then you can add it to other things that you get passionate about. And this is what the Nine of Cups is all about. It's gradually unveiling in each moment of passion your connection that you have to all those beautiful gifts that are coming through for you. Great month for you, Virgo. Really good month. If you apply yourself in it, I think you're going to get the cherry on the cake, the icing on the cake. I think for your year, I think with May and June, it looks really nice. A good way of setting up things. Don't forget, I will be doing those live readings over on Veritas Tarot with Victoria. The link is in the description below. Get over there and subscribe to them, where you can ask questions, which we will be answering together, as it were. Get over for that. We've done the monthly collective reading as well, which you can see on our channel. So thank you very much for being here. Hope you got the best out of this. And don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.